What's going on, y'all? It's your boy TJ, and you're officially tuned into Pound for Pound Exclusive Boxing, where I'll be giving y'all my take on the hottest news in the boxing world. Now, for today's video, I'll be talking about, is Shakur Stevenson the most feared boxer in his weight class? Now, without further ado, y'all, like I always say, I'm going to just jump right into this one, y'all. So, for those of y'all who do not know, breaking news happened last night. The fight between Shakur Stevenson and Frank Martin that was going to take place on November 16th in Las Vegas is now officially canceled. Now, the reason why it was canceled is because Top Rank had sent the contract over to Frank Martin, and Frank Martin and his team had told Top Rank that he wasn't going to sign the contract and that he was no longer interested in fighting Shakur anymore. Now, in all honesty, I honestly feel that if he just really didn't want to fight Shakur, he just should have said, "I'm good, I don't want to take the fight." And I feel that Shakur would have probably had a lot more respect for him, just by saying that. So he didn't have to go through all the trouble and thinking that, now he's gonna get a shot, at fighting this dude, and it was pretty much just a waste of time. But now a lot of people are saying that Frank Martin is ducking the fight, and it does seem like that. It does seem like Frank Martin is ducking the fight. But here's the thing. Frank Martin is not the only fighter that has done this to Shakur Stevenson. Now, this has happened to him many of times before. Just to name a few fighters that have ducked him: George Kambosos, Devin Haney. I would say definitely with the whole contract situation. Now Frank Martin, Isaac Pitbull Cruz. I mean, that's a pretty decent amount of fighters that have passed on fighting Shakur Stevenson. Now, honestly, I think the reason why he is really feared is because no one has really figured out how to approach and beat Shakur, because his defense is so elite. It's ridiculously elite, and you can't win fights if no one can hit him. Like, it's nearly almost impossible. If you can't hit him, you're not going to win. You're not going to be able to score any points. And for his opponents, I think that's more or less the fear more than anything. Is really trying to figure out, okay, how can I land some good shots on Shakur to stop him, or even just try to slow him down. And right now, I think for a lot of guys, it just seems to be almost nearly impossible. Almost nearly impossible. And it's really interesting because right now, Shakur Stevenson leads all boxers in the plus-minus category in the percentage of punches he's landed versus those he's taken. He's plus 18.6. That's just ahead of David Benavidez. And his opponents only land 13.8% of the punches thrown at him, which comes second to Demetrius Bivol. Now, that to me is just crazy. I think that more or less is really the fear, is just trying to figure out how to stop Shakur Stevenson. And that's going to be a problem for a long time. I really think it is, because of how skilled and just how talented he is. I know he was saying that he's really getting frustrated because so many fighters keep ducking him. And you know, right now he feels that he's the most feared fighter in boxing. And to be honest with you, right now at this point, I believe it. I think I do believe it. I don't think I've ever seen any fighter be ducked as much as I've seen with Shakur. Definitely. And it's really going to be interesting moving forward, because now, seeing everything that's just playing out now, it's going to be harder for him to set up fights. Now, he does have an option. He could possibly move up a weight class. Try to move up to 140 where Haney's at. Haney's not going to be able to avoid that situation, you know, if he does decide to move up. You know, that's just a thought. Just me throwing that out there. Now, leave your thoughts, your comments below. Do you guys think that Shakur Stevenson is the most feared fighter in his weight class, or even just in boxing, period? Okay, I do believe that right now, at this point in time, he definitely is. Alright, now, that's just about all I have for today, y'all, and I will catch y'all next time. Alright, peace.